Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up to the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the stop after the completion. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He's running out of time here. The freshman's able to get home with a sack. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And Chris, that's one thing. Going all the way back to George Perlis and going to guys like Nick Saban when he...
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They try to run it with the option. Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Chris, this is exactly why it's so tough to defend this offense, and especially this quarterback. He can throw the football, but we can see here, this guy's ability to run the option, he can pitch it, or in this case, run it, keep it himself, put 6 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Try and muscle for the first down. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball in the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance, and moved to a touchdown. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And the Spartans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Second down and goal. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Allen. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's on the run. Launches deep. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Spartans are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away. So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. He can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You know, and this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Spartans will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Can they catch him? He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Second down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and goal upcoming. Tight end goes in motion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Spartans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan...
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman.
And the pass rush has got him again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. And they'll run it with the draw play. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Michigan 28, Michigan State 10.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing the screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. He fires it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Spartans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. Breaking free at midfield. It's a big gain across